Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Burns number 534 automatic door holder in a 612 finish, which is satin bronze. That's what it looks like. This is an automatic door holder that has a large spring mechanism on the inside that's connected to this roller mechanism, so that when the door is with its armatures pushed underneath that roller, that spring will compress, allowing you to hold the door open. And that's done, of course, via the floor strike that's here. So there's the portion that's going to go down to the floor. And then, of course, your door portion. You can see the concept of how that works. That will roll over that lip, compress, and then make contact with the back side of that, holding the door open until you tug it open again. There's a riveted rubber bumper that's inside of there. And this item is available in the 612 satin bronze finish or the 626 satin chrome finish. Let's take some basic dimensional properties of this door holder. The manufacturer has the width of this at 3 inch, and it's right on at 3 inch. And overall height, they've got it at 3 11/16, and that's close, 3 9/16, I'd say. An overall projection of this item, about 1 7/8 inches. Okay, those elongated holes there, and those are important so that when you install the item, you can adjust it, because you've got to have just the right amount of spring tension based on the location. The floor strike, its width is about 4 1/8. Has an overall depth of about 2 3/16, with a total height of about 1 1/4 inches. So the question is, where is this going to work in terms of a typical undercut for your door? And an item like this with the 1 1/4 inch type of strike height is going to work well with about a 1/2 inch undercut. Okay, you're going to want the roller to come down to the back side of here about 1 inch from the top, which means you're going to be able to have, some sort of a undercut right in that range. Obviously a little bit greater is going to work well too, but about 1/2 inch is going to be spot on. If you're going to have this, the bumper basically flush with the bottom of the door, you're going to want something in the 1/2 inch range. You can tailor that certainly a little bit. If you've got a heavier undercut, probably tug that down a little bit. Something any shallower than that, which you're probably not going to have anything too much shallower, but you could obviously lift that a little bit as well. Very nice quality item from Burns. This is an imported item, but their fit and finish is very good on it. It's a very good, trustworthy piece of hardware. You're going to see this installed in commercial applications that require a heavy-duty positive hold open that will certainly work a long time. I see these installed in schools, obviously on non-fire rated doors, because a manual holder is not permissible to be used on a fire rated type of door. But you'll see heavy-duty items like this. Residential is not a proper application, in my opinion, only because while it will certainly hold your door open, and if it's a garage door, your door swings into your garage, let's say, and you want to be able to hold that open really well while you bring the groceries in, this would be a perfect solution. But they do make some sound, some noise when you pull that roller off over the strike, and if it's attached to a wood floor, you're going to certainly hear that. Okay, you'll definitely notice that you're making some noise with this holder. However, when it comes to working predictably and reliably, this very likely is going to be a perfect solution for you. Now, finally, well, getting there anyway, screw packages. For the floor strike, you're going to get lead expansion anchors with machine screws, and then you'll get wood screws, so you'll be able to put that strike down regardless of the floor type. That needs to be down very securely, obviously. It's taking all the work that's being done. Then you'll have screws for the body alone. You'll have 4 machine and 4 wood thread type screws in a complementary finish. You're going to want to pre-drill your holes right in the center of those elongated holes. I would probably only put in 2 of them and then test my operation. And then once I knew that I had the proper application, I would put 1 screw at the bottom of the of the hole, the other screw at the top of the hole, so I was really preventing any sort of vertical movement on this whatsoever, is what I would opt to do in that sort of scenario. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Burns products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog where you can review all of the trim and auxiliary items from Burns, a company that has a very nice quality fit and finish on their hardware. If you have more than an occasional need for trim and auxiliary hardware, I would strongly urge you to review their catalog because of that confluence of value, quality. Also, their shipping lead times are industry well above average. And of course, in this day and age, it's all about where is the material. So you might want to consider that as well. Any questions on the Burns? This is your part number 534 in a 612 finish, or any other Burns product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.